Just a step, cried the sad man. Take a look down at the madman. Theater kings on silver wings fly beyond reason. From the flight of the seagull come the spread claws of the...
Hey you YouTubers and Knife Nuts, New Jersey Devil Tactical, bringing another knife review. Tonight we're going to be looking at the rigid Mohawk liner lock, and this is going to be a review. I had this knife now for I guess about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and you know, I did carry it for a few days, and you know, I must say that this knife is a decent liner lock. You know what I mean? It's not superb, it's just decent. I'll go over some specifications, get that out of the way. This knife is made in USA, and like I said, it's the rigid Mohawk liner lock, and it is a folder, and then it's in black. It measures 6 inches total, 3 5/8 closed. It has a black finish with a 420 HC stainless steel drop point, max edge, non-serrated blade, and the blade is 2.5 inches. And it opens with a thumb stud. It does have dual thumb studs, so it's a good thing for you left-handers. So, as you can see there. And it has aircraft aluminum handles and rubberized inlays. These little parts here, these 3 parts, they're your rubberized inlays. And it has your stainless steel pocket clip and a large lanyard hole. Alright, see your lanyard hole there. Alright, and it is a through design. And it's a good blade for EDC. And another good thing, it is made in USA, which is a big plus point for me. Like I say, I did carry this knife for 2 and 3 days. You know, worked well for EDC purposes. You know, cuts cardboard nice. It is the HC. It ain't the A or B, but it is the 420 HC, which is the high carbonate steel, the best in the 420 line, as far as I'm concerned. It takes an edge and holds an edge very nicely. You know, it is very sharp, and I will show you that. Another thing I want to discuss. One of my, I don't know if it's one of my subscribers, one of the people that watch my videos, mentioned that I'm not holding the knife enough and flicking it out a lot. So there is a reason for that. I just had shoulder surgery, so every time I do this, it kills me. So, but you will see more of the opening and closing in the future. There's the pocket clip. There are some pros and cons with this knife. One of the cons is the blade centering. I did everything possible, but see, that blade is not centered at all, and it rides over to the right hand side. And the reason for that is the lock here. It pushes the blade over, the lock right there pushes the blade over to keeping it from being centered. And there's nothing I can do to fix that. I tried tightening, and you know, just everything I did didn't work. Now, when this thing opens and closes, halfway, midway, it locks in that position. You hear that, guys? Here. From that position, you got to push it again to get it all the way open, and you have to push it physically all the way open for it to lock out. Something else I didn't particularly like about it. So what that means, you can't, I mean, you can flick it out, but you got to make sure it's locked in. But a lot of times, because it catches midway, it's not a good flicker. I mean, it will flick out, but you got to put a lot of force into it. So, but besides that, it's a decent EDC. I mean, it's nice and small. This G10 here really don't mean shit because it's recessed back into the handle, so there's no real grip there, so no benefit there. See, I had to push it to lock it in, but it's a nice little knife, you know, nice little knife, rigid. I don't know if it's the same company that makes the tools, rigid tools, but you know, a decent little knife. So, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this knife? I give it a 6.5. You know, just because of the other things that are lacking, the centering, the midway lock. I didn't like that really. But you know, it's a decent little knife. What would I use this for? Just like it says, I would use it for EDC. You know, everyday carry, small enough to fit in your pocket. The only disadvantage also is the pocket clip only goes one way. Right side, tip down, carry is it. That's all with this baby. No other choices. So, you know, so you can use it to cut some cardboard, some paper, you know, some stuff like that. You know, some string, some ropes, a paracord. But besides that, I wouldn't take it camping or anything like that. It just doesn't have enough balls to carry to do chores like that. So that's basically it with that knife. I don't know what I paid for this. It wasn't very much. Let me look. I paid 21 bucks for it, which to me is overpaying actually for this knife. But you know, I paid 21. The reason for that was made in USA, and you know, it's a decent knife. This is one of those knives I would put it in my EDC kit. Something I'm not going to have on me personally. You know, something to put in my FR1 bag, MAXEDGE. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. My MAXEDGE FR1 bag. There's something that I have there for a backup. Besides my everyday carry that I carry personally on myself. So that's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do with this knife. Put it in my medical kit or something like that. So, all right, guys. So that's the basic review on the rigid USA-made Mohawk MAXEDGE folding EDC pocket knife. So, would I recommend you guys to get one? Not for that price. Go find something else different. You know, to be honest with you. You probably get a lot more for 21 bucks out there than this. So, alright guys, I thank you for stopping by and checking out the vid. Please subscribe. And as I always say, stay scary sharp out there, guys and girls. And I will catch you later. New Jersey Devil Tactical out of here. Bye.